Tut tut. Fish on. I barely saw it bite. Oh no. Oh, it's still on there. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. It was on the whopper plopper, but oh my gosh. Okay, it is pretty small. It's a good start though. I was just thinking, man, it's kind of warm and really windy. Why not try to get some topwater blowups today? I could upsize the whopper plopper and not feel too bad about it. Like I said, not a big fish, but definitely a good start. Anytime you get warm, windy days, generally that means fish activity is high, but getting their attention isn't going to be so easy. But I'm also throwing a jig. This lake has plenty of crawdads in it and a pretty good jig bite. Not a lot of fish, but a pretty good jig bite here. This is a good situation for a frog too. It's kind of just a good situation I'm in. There we go, good one. Oh wow, it's taking line. 30-pound test is taking line. That is a big fish. I hope I land this fish. My heart's beating hard right now. Wow. Jig fish, baby. Nope. That's not gonna work. Oh, it's off. Oh. That's okay. Ooh, that was the biggest fish of the year, easy. Well, I got it close enough to look at it. That is a big fish, and I'm really disappointed. I want to stop fishing. I'm so sad. But I'm gonna keep going. Let's catch one. Well, I'm cruising as fast as I can to a new area. I worked that area back there with that jig very, very thoroughly, moving very slow. I was just using the trolling motor as an anchor more than anything. I really should have thrown the anchor, but yeah, I hooked that 6 to 7 pound largemouth just now. There's no way to tell on GoPro how big a fish is. You got to get it out of the water and hold it up. But he was huge. He was taking line. I don't have my drag locked down fully, but this is my Mojo Bass with the Shimano 200 on it, and it's a meat stick. I mean, I got 30-pound braided Power Pro on there, and a big old jig. I don't think I've ever had a fish take line on that rod. I caught a 7-pound largemouth on that rod and it didn't take line. Anyways, that was a big fish. It wanted to stay in the water, so it got to. Go it. Well, it's not as big as the other one, but it's a nice one too. There's some good fish in this lake. Largemouth. I just lost one that was way bigger than this. No lie. This is a good one though. Did you know they lived in your yard? This guy's gonna take my picture. I'm James, by the way.
I'm Kevin.
Good to meet you, Kevin. Oh. Ow! Perfect.
So frog we're using?
I like to think of it as a crawdad, actually.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
1, 2, 3. They'll go after anything, right?
They're aggressive. If you don't use a big lure, you probably won't catch a big fish.
All right.
These are called Kraken craws, and you can rig them however, but I'm putting them on the jig. People will use them just with a weight and a hook, and they catch them. Do you want a jig and a craw?
No, I'll
if you want to
get some.
Okay. Check it out. It looks like it's going to poke out a little more than I want it to, so I'm going to bite a little bit off. It would probably work just fine to do full length too. And then you like thread it on like that, just like that.
And then how does the weed guard? So it's just that. Oh, okay.
So if it's coming through, I'm a weed.
Yeah.
Bump, and it actually got me. But that's how you can hook a fish. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Man, yeah, I got my finger. Well, thank you.
All right. Well, good luck.
I hope you go get some jigs and catch your own. Have a good day. These pads with the bigger stalks and bigger tops, they indicate that you're in a good area, especially if they're along docks and logs and adjacent habitats. They indicate that because they need a bit of a harder bottom. They provide more cover for a fish, and they grow more sparsely, so they're easier to fish as well. They also grow in I don't know, probably an average of 5 feet, and the other pads will grow shallower than that. All that means is I lost my bragging rights. I was able to fool the fish, and then I made some bad decisions while I was trying to land it. Like, I knew that fish wasn't gonna fit in that net. I wanted, for the sake of the video, I wanted to hold that little net up to it to make it dramatic or something. And I was actually gonna try to pull him in there, but then I changed my mind. And actually changing my mind might have been the reason I didn't land that fish. But yeah, that was a big fish. I'm very glad to have hooked it. This lake is a freaking grind, so I'm glad I caught 2 other fish too. One on topwater. Anyways, good fishing trip. Maybe next time I'll land a giant. That's more than likely gonna be the biggest fish I hook all year. So it is a little sad that I lost it, but yeah. Subscribe. This place is kind of magical, so I will be back eventually.